This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 6, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. And thou shalt be visit of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes and great noise, with storms and tempests and the flaming devouring fire.
The storms are on the move, so let's bring in Ginger with the forecast and what has been a rare event this winter snow actually in the Northeast. Good morning, Ginger.
Right. Remember, New York City, we've only had 0.4 inches of snow the entire season, Robin. Good morning to you. We are going to get some snow tonight, and as are so many people that have been in this ridiculously mild winter. That same storm that blasted through California, moved through Oklahoma, now has made its way into the Great Lakes. And you're going to see severe weather with that through the later morning hours and early afternoon. Damaging wind anywhere there from Decatur, Illinois, through Columbus, including Cincinnati, Ohio. But as it moves here tonight, it'll start with this heavy burst of snow, really from, say, northern New Jersey up through Manhattan into the suburbs. And here's how it's going to go. That line is going to be a quick cutoff. So Princeton, New Jersey could get very little. Then you could have something like Westchester getting heavy, 3 to 5 inches of snow. Right in the middle, you could have some sleet, Rebecca, mixing in as well. But hey, a little winter for you.
Oh, yes. Finally. At the end of February. Ginger, thank you so much.
Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered to the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And I say shalom to you, Akim, out there. And this is a sit-down lesson that I wanted to bring out. And this was a news article from ABC News. This was published by Kenneth Girick and Max Girolumpo and Morgan Windsor of ABC News as of February 27, 2023, 8:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it reads, tornadoes touchdown in Kansas, Oklahoma as massive winter storm moves east. It says at least 9 tornadoes were reported in Kansas and Oklahoma on Sunday night as massive winter storm moves eastward across the country, according to the National Weather Service. One tornado destroyed a home, topped trees, and knocked over power lines in Liberal, Kansas, near the state line with Oklahoma, according to local authorities. And it says at least 12 people were injured due to the severe weather in Oklahoma, third largest city, Norman, located about 20 miles of the state's capital. None of the injuries were critical, and there were no reported fatalities, according to a press release from the city. Section of the highways and roads has to be closed, mostly due to the down power lines, the city says. The intent of damage will likely not be known until daylight, the city added. It says with miles gusting over 70 miles and hail measuring 1 inch of diameter were reported in Oklahoma City, when meanwhile gusts of 114 miles per hour were recorded in Memphis, Texas, near the state line with Oklahoma, according to the National Weather Center. It says as of Monday morning, more than 120 people across 42 United States were on alert from strong winds, heavy snow, ice, and avalanches. Data collected by the Weather Power Outage.us shows over 220,000 customers were without power nationwide as of 7:38 Eastern Time. It says the storm is the same weather system left California buried under 84 inches of snow and flooded with more than 11 inches of rain last week. After sweeping to the Great Plains on Sunday night, the fast-moving system is forecast to hit the Midwest before reaching the Northeast by Monday evening. Severe thunderstorms are possibly Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and northern Kentucky on Monday afternoon, according to the National Weather Center. And it says the National Weather Center has issued a winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan, where a mixture of ice and snow is in the forecast. Areas like New York to Boston could see up to 3 to 5 inches of snow Monday night before the participation of rain changes to rain. Further north in higher elevations, parts of New York, New England, including Connecticut, could to get up to 9 inches of snow, according to the National Weather Service. Meanwhile, yet another storm is to forecast to slam California. Man, California been getting slammed by a lot. First ever historical snow. They got hit by a cyclone bomb. They got hit by an earthquake. They got hit by floodings. Man. It says, meanwhile, yet another storm is forecast to slam California and much of the West Coast from Los Angeles to Seattle. The National Weather Service has issued a blizzard warning for Northern California. The mountains of the Sierra Nevada range up to 6 feet of snow is possible. Southern California won't get as much rain as last week, but could see an additional 2 to 3 inches of heavy snow is expected in the Rocky Mountains this week, with potential 12 to 24 inches from Idaho to Arizona. Back to Isaiah 29:6. And thou shalt be visit of the Lord of hosts, with thunder and with earthquakes, and great noise, storms and tempests, and a flaming devouring fire. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders for preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.